In this video, we are going to talk about Mars conjunct with Jupiter and best ascendants and more about this conjunction. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Vedic Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. Help you raise your vibrations and become your true self with the help of Vedic Astrology. And if you want to learn Vedic Astrology step by step, join me on 33 days Vedic Astrology Bootcamp. Link is in the description. Okay, so you can create your own astrology profile, learn at your own pace. See you on the other side on 33 days Vedic Astrology Bootcamp. Or if you're looking for readings and consultation, check out the link into the description as well. Now, moving to the today's topic, Mars conjunct with Jupiter. Mars and Jupiter are friends. Mars is the planet of energy. Let's talk about Mars first. Mars is the planet of energy, competition, strength, your willpower. All these things can be seen with Mars. I have already made a separate video on Mars. If you have not watched that video, watch. I will share a link into the description or somewhere in the cards. So just go and watch that video as well. Now, Mars is the planet which is your strength and which makes you work, which gives you energy. It is always the will which is backed by energy and enthusiasm achieves everything in life. Mars is super important. The name of the Mars is Mangal, right? Which means good. Mars is a very good planet which is energizing and bringing in all the energy to do the karma. Okay, and on the downside, it is also about anger, aggression, and all those hypersensitive activities. Okay, Mars also represents your passion. Mars represents your Mars on the downside also is responsible for your anger and impulsive reactions. Okay, if you have to control the anger. If you have Mars which is not well placed, or if you have a Mars in a difficult condition, you have to control the anger and impulsive behavior with other people. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Now, let's talk about Jupiter. Jupiter, we all know, is one of the most benefic planet. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, is the planet of finance, is the planet of speech. Your vocal cords are governed by Jupiter. Jupiter is also the significator of the second house along with Mercury. Jupiter is the planet of positivity, abundance, surplus, income, morals, values, virtues, gurus, teachers, things which are higher than you, which are very difficult to comprehend. Sometimes abstract things can also be seen because in natural horoscope, Jupiter rules 12th house, Pisces. So the 12th house significations can also be experienced with Jupiter. Now, what happens when you have Mars conjunct with Jupiter? Let's talk about that. Mars conjunct Jupiter. The planet of energy conjunct with the planet of wisdom. Now these people are energetic soul with a divine guidance. These people have the divine guidance to achieve things in life. They have the guidance coupled with the energy to perform it. Mars and Jupiter is one of the most positive conjunctions. Just like Jupiter and Sun, which is, the Sun, the soul self guided by this Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is providing this guidance to the Mars, your energy. Now you will have the guidance to perform certain duties in your life. You will be disciplined, goal-oriented. Along with that, you will have the foundation of the thoughts. You will have the foundation of all the good things in life. You will have the foundation of the virtues, values, morals to what you do in your life. Okay. Now, another signification of Mars conjunct with Jupiter is these people will inspire other people. These people will motivate other people to do good in their life. Okay. Another thing, these people will have inspiring speech. Okay, they will inspire you to do good things in life, which will make you a better person. okay, which will make you a person who is goal oriented, action oriented, along with this conjunction. The planet of energy conjunct with the planet of knowledge. Okay, so these people have a very unique knowledge in their field of study. Mars and Jupiter conjunction also shows corporate job. Mars conjunct Jupiter also increases the social status of the person. If you have Mars conjunct with Jupiter, it shows that you will strive hard to achieve the material gains. You will strive hard. Let's say you have Mars and Jupiter conjunction into the 10th house of your horoscope. You will always be concerned about your social status. You will always ready to put in that extra effort to put an impact on the world. You will be, take that extra effort to put your mark on the world. You will create your own world. Okay, Mars loves to be in the 10th house and Jupiter, is guiding it. Anyways, but let's say you have Mars and Jupiter conjunction in any of the houses. It shows a person with positive mindset and optimistic approach towards whatever he is doing in his life. Okay, now Mars is the planet of energy. The planet of energy conjuncts with the planet which shows finances. Okay, these people, Mars Jupiter conjunction people, are always working hard to get the financial freedom, to get the financial abundance in their life. Okay, but they have to be, at the same time, they have to be careful not to get involved into speculation, or they have to be careful with their dates, because Mars is also associated with your loans or your dates. Okay, like if you have a credit card debt, pay it off immediately if you have Mars and Jupiter conjunction. And if anyhow it is associated with the 6th house, make sure you are making the payment immediately, because Mars and the 6th house has unique karmic connection with each other. Okay, now the planet of finance conjunct with the planet of energy and your impulses, so avoid speculation. If you're doing speculative business, it can bring in certain kind of dates, or it can bring in certain kind of challenges in that business as well. Okay, you have to do the anger management and avoid impulsive and rash decisions with respect to the financial management. And once you do that, this Jupiter will bless you with abundance. This Jupiter will help you to work towards your goal and achieve the financial abundance which you deserve. Okay, and most definitely when Jupiter conjuncts with Mars, these people are hardworking, because they know the worth of financial freedom. They know right since their childhood the importance of finances. Okay, and depending upon the sign placement, depending upon the movement of those planets, let's say you have Jupiter retrograde and conjunct with Mars in the sign of Cancer, or in the sign of Capricorn, or in the sign of Sagittarius, right? What it shows is, it shows that there is the karma around finances, okay, which will drive you to work even harder. And Jupiter will bless you. The Jupiter will give you the success. Okay, when you will get the success, I don't know. Why? Because it depends upon transits, dashas, yogas. You have to qualify those yogas. You have to check the transits and Vimshottari Mahadasha to see exactly when these events are getting triggered, and then only you will know. Okay, yogas will give you the confirmation or the potential. The dashas and transit will give you the exact dates, or the probable period of those yogas getting manifested. Let's talk about the best ascendants for the conjunction of Mars and Jupiter. The first ascendant which gives great result with this conjunction is the Aries ascendant. In Aries ascendant, Mars rules the 1st house and the 8th house. 8th house is malefic house, but 1st house is Kendra as well as trine. So it gives great result with Aries ascendant being Lagna Lord. Okay, so the dosha of the 8th Lord gets nullified. Now, it also conjuncts with the 9th Lord, which is Jupiter, and the 12th Lord. Okay, and it gives you great result because of the conjunction of the 1st Lord with the 9th Lord. Mars and Jupiter conjunction for Aries ascendant, excellent. The next best ascendant for this conjunction is the Cancer sign. Now here Mars becomes Yoga Karaka planet, rules the 5th house and the 10th house, and Jupiter rules the 9th Lord. So 9th Lord conjunct with the 10th Lord, excellent. Another best ascendant for this conjunction is the ascendant of Sagittarius. Okay, Jupiter ruled sign and Mars is ruling the 12th house as well as the 5th house, the trinal house. Okay, so the conjunction of the 1st Lord into the 5th house, excellent. The next best conjunction for this nakshatra is the Leo. Leo's ascendant is Mars is also the Yoga Karaka planet for Leo ascendant, and now it conjuncts the 5th Lord of Jupiter. So this conjunction of the 5th Lord with the 9th Lord gives you great results. So yes, this was Mars and Jupiter conjunct, as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you want to learn Vedic astrology, join me on 33 days Vedic astrology bootcamp. Link is in the description. Or if you want to deep dive into Vedic astrology, these 2 videos on your screen will help you to deep dive into Vedic astrology, sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste.